top story, naturals everywhere don't know how to do their hair. Tonight, we have resident natural hair queen, Cynara. Naturals everywhere are protesting. They want moisture, they need help, they need growth. This and more after the break.
Honestly, if it wasn't for these steps, I wouldn't have any hair. Here.
Hey guys, I'm Arielle.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing a little natural hair kinda Q&A, kinda tips. I don't know anything about hair. Cynara knows about hair, so I'm gonna be asking her some stuff.
Yeah.
She's gonna answer in some more stuff.
If you need your hair to like
flourish
50 inches tomorrow, watch this video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. We see you guys watching. Subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so just stay tuned and make sure you don't miss a beat, you feel me?
Because those faces are beats. Sorry. Okay, so the first question is, how do I, we're starting with like where your hair grows from. So let's start with our roots or scalp. So how do we like care for, clean and stuff for our scalp?
Okay, alright. Basically what I realized is that like you have to think of your hair as like a plant. Like think of it like that.
Photosynthesis.
Basically what you need to do first is think of your scalp as basically like the roots. So it's just like you have to water it.
Yes.
So you have to make sure your scalp is like moisturized and nourished. So like my tip would be like to ensure that your scalp is always clean. Like a lot of people like to co-wash, but when I co-wash I like to at least like cleanse my scalp.
Yeah.
So it has like a clean surface, like a clean slate. So the hair follicles don't have like any trouble like growing and anything like that.
Okay.
And just make sure your scalp is moisturized.
Nice. So what are your favorite products to use for your scalp?
So I like to do like scalp massages and stuff like that. Like even when I wash my hair, after I wash my hair, or just in like general, if my hair is like styled, I like to just please use the pads of your fingers. Don't use your nails and like scratch your scalp. When you do that, you can get like cuts on your scalp, which can actually like stop growth.
Yeah.
So like don't do that, you're damaging your scalp. We want healthy roots. So like just use the pads of your fingers and just like massage your scalp. Do it, moisturize your scalp, just ensure it's like moisturized. And another thing, a lot of people like to think that when you moisturize your scalp, you can add like thick, greasy products, and that's not. Don't grease your scalp, guys. Imagine rubbing like blue magic on your face. It's like the same effect, because like your skin is like your scalp. Yeah. Essentially. So it's like
you're stifling the
exactly.
Scalp. Okay.
So when you rub those thick, greasy products on your scalp, like you're greasing your scalp, that's not gonna actually do anything for your hair. It's best to use like lighter oils, like jojoba oil is one of my favorite oils. Castor oil and peppermint oil. All of those oils are like really good. They have their own purposes, but like castor oil is really good for like growth and growing thicker hair.
Yeah.
And peppermint oil is like really good for like stimulating hair growth and all that.
The tingles. Hold on. So since you live in Jamaica and it's usually like hot and humid, how do I like properly moisturize my hair?
Oh, okay. So basically, again, thinking of your hair as like a plant and thing, what's like one of the #1 things you think plants need?
Water.
Yeah. Water. Water is actually going to be your hair's best friend. So a lot of like a misconception a lot of people have is that like they moisturize their hair with like oil-based products. So like they'll just put some blue magic, put some Purelene. Guys, if you're watching this, please stop. Your hair needs water-based products. So water-based conditioners, leave-in conditioners, all of that, you need that to moisturize your hair. Oils and oil-based products are more like sealants. So like think of when you have like a cup of water, and if you put oil in the cup of water, it's literally on top. Yeah, because oil and water are immiscible. Yeah. So since the oil is literally on top, that means it's going to seal the moisture. Yeah. So you have to first like basically ensure that your hair is properly moisturized with your water-based products, and then like you seal it in, and then you're good. Nice. I don't know, my hair is just like very thick and like kinky, so it needs like a lot of moisture. So then like on like wash day, I like to pre-poo my hair. I'll just use like some shea butter and like put a cap on and like leave that on my head for like 30 minutes, and then I like deep condition as well, which is basically like an intensive form of conditioning your hair. So just to make sure your hair is like, the conditioner literally like seeps through the hair shaft and like penetrates the hair shaft like properly.
Yeah, and a lot of people when they apply like their deep conditioner, they like to go under like a dryer.
Yeah.
To kind of, because I think the heat opens up your hair follicles.
Yeah, your hair follicles. So it's like
so
more,
like it goes.
It's more like accepting of the conditioner, so your hair really gets like properly moisturized. And another thing, like moisture is very important because like your hair is less prone to breakage when it's moisturized. So your hair is less likely to like snap or like tear or break or anything like that when your hair is like moisturized. So you realize when you keep your hair moisturized regularly that you like lose less hair, and your hair is like you're more likely to see like growth and all of that.
Hair retention.
Yeah. Length retention.
So you said that I have to apply an oil and a water-based thing.
Yeah.
So I should apply them in what order?
Okay. Alright, so basically what you want to do is, there's like a popular method, the LCO method. Some people do LOC or some people do LCO, and it's basically your liquid, your cream, or your oil.
Yeah.
So it's like some people like to do liquid then oil then cream, or liquid then cream then oil.
Okay.
What I like to do is I like to make sure that my hair is damp. So just like water, that can just be liquid. Some people use like aloe vera juice and all of that. So I like to make sure that I have like my liquid on first. I like to make sure my hair is like damp first, and then I'll like go in with my leave-in conditioner, which is like my cream, and then I'll seal it in with something like a butter or an oil or something.
Okay. So what are your like favorite products to use to moisturize your hair? Like, you know, what can I get?
I got you.
Earth Elements,
I got
at the pharmacy, at Mega Mart.
I got you. Sorry. Alright, so I start for like moisturizing your hair, starting from like wash day. I like to pre-poo my hair with the same oils that I use. Like I like to use it on my scalp, and then I'll use some Shea butter along like the shafts of my hair. And then for like after wash day, when you're ready to like style your hair, I like to just use water as my liquid. But then for like leave-in conditioners, I love the Cantu leave-in conditioner. I love the SheaMoisture JBCO black castor oil. Their leave-in conditioner is like really nice if you have like super thick hair. And then I also like to seal it in with like shea butter. I suggest though, if your hair is not like as thick as mine or like as kinky as mine, like if you have a looser curl pattern and your hair is kind of thinner, go for like lighter oils and like lighter conditioners and stuff, because
it's gonna weigh down.
It's gonna weigh down your hair and it's gonna feel like greasy, and it might just defeat the purpose. So if you have like a looser curl pattern, I'd suggest like jojoba oil or olive oil or something like lighter like that. But if your hair is like as thick as mine, I suggest like a butter or a heavier oil like castor oil, shea butter, mango butter, avocado butter, anything.
Mango butter.
Yo, mango. I don't know how mango turns into a butter. I think it's a seed.
I don't know how butters work. I don't know what makes butter.
Shea butter, isn't shea or a nut?
Your topic,
wow, where did butters come from? Also for like deep conditioners, my favorite ones to use is the Creme of Nature Intensive Conditioning Cream, the Cantu Deep Treatment Mask, and the Bodyworks. They have Monoi oil. The picture. Okay,
so we talked a lot about moisturizing our hair and doing that to help retain length. How do I do all of these things, like keep it moisturized and keep length after I have like finished washing my hair or finished moisturizing or whatever?
Oh, okay. So basically, one like main thing is like people like to just like when they finish styling their hair, they put all this effort in and they just go to sleep on their hair. Most like materials are like pillowcases, like average pillowcases, like cotton. They actually absorb the moisture in your hair. So when you put in all that work to put in all that moisture, as soon as you go to sleep, like just on the sheets, that's basically just put your head on your pillow and just look at the pillow, and you're going to see like all the oils, all the products, all of that. I actually suggest like using a satin or a silk bonnet or scarf and just tie your hair up. Or you can just like, if you're not into that, like you can just buy satin pillowcases. Yeah. Also, I'd suggest like protective styling and stuff like that.
Okay, so sleeping on the satin pillowcase, they say like reduces the friction and it doesn't suck out the moisture as much.
Yeah.
So you said protective styling will help to do all of that. What exactly is protective styling, or what are some protective styles?
Okay, so basically protective styling is just like a method of styling your hair where there's like no manipulation or like touching of the hair basically. So like another reason why a lot of people lose a lot of hair or don't see like their hair growing is because they're always like brushing and combing and tugging at the hair, and that's a lot of breakage. So like even right now, like my hair is out, I'm like doing this or I'm doing this and I'm like handsing, and what I'm basically doing is like creating a lot of friction or space for my hair to break. So what you need to do is like put your hair in styles. Like for example, your hair right now, that's actually a protective style, like ponytails, buns, stuff like that. And if you want to take it like a step further, in I think our previous upload, one of our previous uploads, the everyday makeup routine, I had my hair in loose twists. That's actually one of my favorite protective styles. Just twist up my hair at night, tie my hair up, and then just wake up and put it down. There's not much like manipulation and all of that.
There's no tugging.
Yeah, it's very low maintenance. You just do your hair. You can do braids, wigs.
Yes, wigs.
Yeah. And another thing is, when you take your hair down from a protective style, understand that your hair hasn't been manipulated for a while.
Yes,
don't just assume you can just like go in with a comb.
Yeah.
But yeah, another tip I'd suggest is when you take your hair down from protective styles, as a matter of fact, at any point in time, don't detangle your hair when it's dry. Like I see a lot of people just like put the comb through their hair and try and like comb it out like roots to tips. Don't, guys, please don't do that.
The natural hair gods are crying when you do that.
Definitely comb from ends to roots. Yeah, just like work your way up and take your time. There's no need to rush. If you're really tired, don't do your hair.
So in terms of heat, some things I've learned, don't blow dry your hair as much. If you're gonna blow dry it on cool or low.
Yeah.
If you don't have a cool setting, use heat protectants. They sell a lot of brands sell those.
I stopped using heat on my hair. I haven't like blow dried or straightened my hair in like 5 years or so. Another like bonus tip is like protein. A lot of people, there has to be like a balance with the hair with regards to like protein and moisture. So basically protein treatments are meant to like strengthen your hair and make it more like stronger against like breakage. So it's not as easy to like snap. My favorite protein treatment is the Aphogee, the 2-step. It stinks and it's going to make your hair like really stiff, but like afterwards your hair feels like when you wash it, your hair feels like somebody could pull it and nothing would come out. Like
steel. Thanks for watching our video. Share some tips that you guys have in the description, or if she's wrong,
yeah, roast me, it's fine. This is just basically what I did to grow my hair out. Everybody's hair is different.
Yeah.
So like maybe what I said might not work for you, maybe it might work slightly. Just let me know if you guys choose to like use the same products or use different products, or if this video like helped you guys out.
Yes. If you guys have any tips or any other questions, leave them in the comments. We'll definitely like look it up and reply.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're all learning here.
All learning.
We told y'all it's about growth.
Hair growth.
Life growth.
It's a plant. Love you guys.